Hello, 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 my lovelies. We've reached that time of the week where it is loose lips. Spreading the good vibes to everybody. Got an amazing collection of guests that's going to be popping off today. First one, most of you will know him. We're reaching the final of Britain's Got Talent. However, there's so much more than that, honestly. He's one of the greatest comedy musicians that there is. Real, just good, natural, northern wit. Incredible songwriter as well, actually. We'll be speaking to him a bit more about that side of his pre-career. And yeah, we'll just be having a bit of a general chit-chat. So I'm just waiting for him to come through. Shout out John Scallon, shout out Chewy, shout out Luke, respect for locking in. As well, if anyone's got any questions that you want to be putting through in the comment section, then let us know and I'll put them to him when I get a moment to. Micky's just joined the actual chat as well, so get involved, Micky, if you want to send me a request and we'll get rolling. Here we go. Shout out McGarry as well. Respect to Machadan. Yeah, man, a lot of people coming in for this one. Claire Lewis. Hello, my love. Let's see if technology aligns me and my boy MPK in the motherfucking area. K in the motherfucking area.
Yo.
Typical Micky. What is that? Just the top of your head?
Hello. how do you work this thing? No, yeah, I'll just pour a beer.
That was funny, that, mate. I thought, because you I know we've spoke about this previously, you're not really down with the technology, are you? So I thought you generally just set it up to just be at the top of your bird's nest.
No, I'm not all down with it, mate. I'm struggling like fuck. But I did a Facebook Live thing, which yeah. I didn't think I could do it, mate. I was like, I was nervous before the gig about the technology side of it, and then it all happened. It went all right. So I got this website set it up for me basically. And I didn't have to do it. I just pressed the live. You just press the live button. It's not as scary as you think, is it? And
do you know what?
Getting onto this as well. Like I thought, I won't be able to do this because sometimes I press something on Instagram and I don't use this very much. I don't like pictures. I prefer bits of text. I prefer writing, really.
Well, this is it. This is it. I thought when you'd agreed to do it, I thought you were going to think it was through WhatsApp. That's why I was like, right, make sure he knows it's on Instagram. So that's
No, you were. What I loved about this was you were really clear. You knew how much of an idiot I am, and you were so clear with instructions. You need to do this. Press on this, and then this one, and it was really good because some people assume, don't they? They go, "Oh, you do that," and you're like, "Yeah, I'm totally lost here, pal. I can't get off this screen. What's happening?" I'm still there. I'm one of them. I'm still there, mate. I still can't work the internet. How old am I? 38 now. I reckon I'm as old as you'll get. No, as young as you'll get. So I had a bit of a joint earlier. I had a bit of gold pipe. It was lovely. Great lockdown, isn't it? Just getting smashed.
Let's see them eyes.
getting smashed in my shed. Yeah. Yeah, this is my shed, by the way. It's all right, isn't it?
Oh, it's proper dad shed.
Yeah, it's a good little shed, mate. Enjoy it.
Talk to us. Let's go back to the Facebook Live that you did because it was for a good cause as well, weren't it? So if you want to let people know about the cause, and then we'll get a bit more about how you found actually performing in an empty room.
Forget Me Not Children's Hospice. So that's what I do. I try to do as much as I can for them, really. They're totally out on donations as well. So they've been struggling like mad recently because obviously people aren't donating as much. Do you know what I mean? So I do my Leeds United songs for them as well. So try my best to, but obviously that's been put on hold as well. So fingers crossed we get promoted and then we'll sell a promotion EP. Could do it for a £5 or like just digital. Someone else will set that up. 100%. But yeah, so we're hoping to raise as much money as we can. So I did it for them because I think they said they're losing £7,000 a day. There's a serious side to this lockdown, mate. And so yeah, if you can, I think you can still watch it on Isolate Live. If you do watch it, there's a donate button there. So feel free.
And if you want to as well, when I upload this, if you send me a link, and I'll put a link with this as well, so that people who are watching it, obviously after hearing you say that, can go to the link as well.
Brilliant.
So that'd be cool.
Yeah, it's an amazing hospice. It's amazing. They do loads of work. I did a little tour there, and I thought, wow. So I've been doing stuff ever since.
Good man. Good man. Now, the actual Facebook Live gig, how did you find it performing in like an empty room? Because obviously with comedy, you're waiting for that like rapport, that laugh, aren't you? You're waiting for someone to bounce off.
It is weird. I think people that are musicians have found it weird as well. Like, just you do a song and there's no reaction. So you've got to. I mean, you can go down to the school, have a look at messages. But I found that I was doing it. I was like, I wasn't able to perform while I was doing it. So you just got your head like, what? All right, Stefan Canning, Mr. Northern Monk, me too, pal. And you know, they're like that, and it's just a bit weird, isn't it? It's just someone's face going, you what? Like an old fucking granny or something who can't work internet. So I just got on with it, really. But in the end, I think you get in your flow a little bit. Because I think I did an hour. So
it was one of the most complete sets I've seen you do. It, like, you know, when you said you just had to crack on, it felt like that. It felt like you were just like, oh, well, I've got nothing else, I'll just crack on. But it was proper streamlined.
Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, I just got on with it. I wrote a little set list down and just got on with it and did a bit of chatting in between. Like, I suppose like you normally would. But you just got no crowd to bounce off, have you? You're just doing it. But there's advantages to it because it's so relaxed. You just sat in your room. And
do you think you could potentially do something on Zoom or on, you know, where you get that feedback? I'm bringing up something you haven't even got a clue about.
I know what Zoom is because I've been doing that as well. Other people have sent me links and I've got on. I mean,
so you could potentially do a Zoom and you could have be it 10 people or up to 100 people depending on what platform you went.
Zoom. What little pixels of like this? Like you can't.
No, because what it'd do.
Team's good because you get lots of four, don't you? I think the 4 times tables. You can just easily you just easily block it off, can't you? Even I imagine 20 you could do. I've done 16. When you have like an odd number, it's a bit annoying, isn't it? Because you have that gap. You're like, fucking hell. You just want to. It's like Tetris or something. You just want to fucking fill it in.
Kicking off your OCD.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm starting to get OCD because there's this neighbour over the road from me and he's building his fence, right? You know, he's not all to do. So he's rebuilding his fence. And for ages, he had like a couple of slits missing just in random places. Fucking sending me mad. Because I'm not else to
just while you baked off, just looking out, just like...
couldn't get any materials. I was like, yeah, fair play, pal. Don't worry about it. But I was seething inside. Fucking finish your fence!
You mentioned a bit of maths, so let's go down the school teacher route then. You know, is it something that you really like, thoroughly enjoy?
Well, my job's amazing, isn't it? I've got an amazing job. I mean, I don't mean the job of teaching's amazing, and my specific teaching job is I don't have a class and I just do whiteboard work with the kids, so I don't plan or I don't mark. So it's amazing. It's like, in terms of time, I don't spend as much time doing the boring stuff, you know what I mean? I just do the teaching. So it's nice. I do like it, and I'm bloody glad I've got it now. And there's been times where I thought about giving it up, but obviously there's no gigs. There's no gigs. So comedians aren't making any money. And right now I'm like, fucking hell, I'm so glad that I've got that bit of money coming in from teaching. So, like, yeah, I'm sitting pretty at the minute. In fact, this time of year, I find out if I lose my job. Every year, because of the school budget, you know, they can't... I'm a bit of a luxury to have a teacher and a class teacher. So every year the budget is kind of, oh yeah, we'll keep you on. So I'm fingers crossed that they don't fucking sack me, because it's pretty good right now. You know, being a teacher is a fucking great job.
How do you balance the two? How do you balance the two? How do you balance the touring and travelling with like the work as well?
It's hard.
Family.
Yeah, it's hard. No, I don't have much time, which is why it's quite nice at the early stages of this. It's been nice just to have everything your life just slows down, doesn't it? So, but yeah, it can be hard. I like it when it's local. If I'm driving an hour, that's fine. It's just when you're driving 3 or 4 hours there and 3 or 4 hours back, and then you're getting up for school, you're fucking knackered. And it chips into writing time as well. Like Kirby Craig. Sometimes you just want to get in a room and just, be by yourself, but you're either on the road traveling or you've got your family to take care of. So it's like, and then you're teaching through the day, you get that time, but you're at work. So it's pretty challenging sometimes.
How do you find the windows to create? Do you sort of wake up in that headspace where today's the day and you set a time to it, or does it sort of inspiration find you, one of those?
I think the taps are on or the taps are off for me. I'm one of them. So when I'm writing. Try to make time for it. Stuff comes to you when you're doing other stuff as well, doesn't it? You're like, I need to write that down. Oh, you're thinking about something else and doing something else, aren't you? And not doing a very good.
Just writing new like ideas on whiteboard, all children stealing
Yeah,
material.
what's this joke? No, never mind. Yeah, that kind of thing.
No, that's fair. Now, I mean, one thing that is definitely an added bonus to is the fact that, you know, the way that you write your comedy tunes, they're really musical. It's not like it's like guitar and joke. The musical, like presentations almost.
Complete musical masterpieces. Absolutely.
Say that again. What, a complete musical masterpiece?
The composition of it's incredible, mate. It's amazing.
It is. It is, man. Do you remember which was your first one where you sort of made a little jaunt into that direction? Because you did really start as a sort of singer-songwriter as well, didn't you? You were sort of toying with two. I remember hearing you being played on a BBC Six Music.
Yeah, I got a bit of radio play when I was 12 years ago now. 11, 12 years ago it'd been. But I've started going back at studio actually. I've started going back into doing some serious stuff. I'm not gigging it, I'm just in the studio with Andy Hawkins. It's good actually, it sounded nice, but as soon as I started playing, I remember I was doing comedy stuff as well. I was like, you know, I'd sing Oasis songs, but I was, because my first ever gig were to my sister's mates, remember, and I got a quid. There were 5 of them, and I charged them all 20p. Because they wanted to hear these songs that I'd written. I've written one about, it was late 90s, I've written one about Princess Diana. And, well, I've written one about, what was it? I can't remember, something else. So they want me to, so I charged them all 20 pence each and went to the shop and bought 10 Lambert and Butler, because they were £1, 1 pence then. That says how long ago it was. So I think I've always done a bit of comedy, you know what I mean? Just always done it. So I've always...
When did you? I mean, is there a like archetypal song where you think that was the one where you were like, I'm going to jump in? Like, for me, I feel I've got like a particular style of jokes that just sort of came. You know, it stepped from being out and about and just being that lad who's having the banter and stuff to actually that could work. Or I could see that on stage, and then you know, grasping more things to like write and develop. So was there ever like a certain switch? Was there a song like, for example, I'm Not Arrogant? Was that like an early tune, or was the one that sort of stood out when you were like, right, this is the jumping ship of that side?
I used to do a lot of rapping, Eminem style rapping. So I got into Eminem, and then he was brilliant, Eminem.
Did you really?
Yeah, his first album is incredible.
No, but did you really rap? Like, Eminem's sick, obviously, but did you really rap?
Not rapping, mate. I'm fucking best rapper you've never heard. I'm fucking...
Are you having me on here?
No, I'm fucking ace at rapping. Yeah, I don't really do it anymore, but I used to be shit up. Yeah. So I've never heard Micky P Kerr.co.uk.
Yeah.
It's all like rapping and Cannibal and all those songs I did, and it's always so it's just comedy rapping, you know. And then, well, obviously I can't fucking rap, but I can, you know what I mean? White boy rapping, isn't it? But yeah, it's that, man. I don't know. You just go for it, don't you? You just find yourself. I'm Not Arrogant was 2007, I think. I started doing properly in 2005. So a couple of years wrote that, I think. Then performed it in the final of Britain's Got Talent. Oh, and by the way, I also been asked about lead songs. They're going to be at end of season when we get fucking promoted. I mean, Christ, you can't do them, I've realised, when we're not winning. If we don't, no one's bothered about. So if we go up, it will be around, and please look out for it and share it. So someone answered. Did you see that question?
Yeah.
Technology and all that.
No, I said as well, anyone who's watching, if they want to send any questions through, if there's a point where we can put them in, definitely answer them. That's what it's about, man, making it interactive. Do you think there's going back to this revelation of Micky the rapper, do you reckon there's like a character that could, you know, form through it? Do you think, I think you could be good at like character comedians as well and link that with the music? Well,
yeah, have you ever seen Love Triangle?
Is that your boy band?
Yeah, the boy, not the one I did with the dance video. There was one before it where I had a character called Mike Michaels. I think, Mike Michaels. Yeah, rap. Yeah, I'd love to do that. It'd be really good, actually. I've always thought we should do Love Triangle, and we had me and Matt Nee. Matt Nee was involved. What was he called? The Echo. He was that's the Echo. That's is it Echo? No, that's fucking you too, isn't it? Hold on.
That's Edge.
No, it is Edge. Yeah, it's Echo. His name's Echo. Yeah, I was thinking. I was like, fucking is it? I got mixed up. Sorry about The Echo and Lady Man Brady, three-piece boy band. Yeah, it could definitely be a character, 100%. 100%. But I ain't got time to fucking work on it. Being a gigging comedian takes a lot of effort, you know what I mean? So, and a lot of writing. So, but yeah, I'd love to do something like that. That would what, like, basically, like, I've always wanted to do a different version, a boy band version of, like, you know, that stupid, out there, just ridiculous boy band version of, what's it called? The greatest ever fucking film ever made. Shit, hang on.
The what?
The greatest film ever made of that, the metal band. What they called?
Oh, Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap. Fucking hell, yeah. So my memory's so bad. But
but based on a boy, do you know what?
Lonely
Island did something like that.
A modern version of it. With yeah, it would be. Thank you, yeah, Stefan. Yeah, that's it's good weed. This. I think that would work. It's just it would. The songs would have to be really good. That's what made Spinal Tap so brilliant as well. Like the jokes in how good the music is as well.
Yeah, but I think that, again, bringing it full circle is what you have to your advantage with your songs. They're not just guitar and jokes, they're really musically laden.
Yeah, and it helps if you just get in with musicians who are really good, or producers who are really good. They can fucking do it all for you.
Mate, I tell you something, I think, like, because obviously we'll sort of move to, like, how you find Edinburgh and everything like that, but I really feel like something like that would take off up at Edinburgh. Maybe that might be like the focus. I mean, obviously, like you say, it's a lot of time and dedicating what gets the most of, like, Micky P Kerr's full attention.
Yeah, I suppose do a character thing. Yeah, I could do.
Because then that could be a segue. The character could be a segue into, well, I've got this boy band as well. And then all you need to do is bring them out for a couple of tunes, and then before you know it, the jokes start writing around that.
So you're saying that I should now write an Edinburgh show based on a character called Mike Michaels, who is a boy band, should have made it E17.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I could do that.
100%. I think it'd be sick. I think it'd be properly sick. And I think it could almost be like, the satirical part could be where you're playing it so, like, straight, as in, like, it's legit, like, you know, mockumentary style, but, you know, wearing on the joke that it isn't. I think that's rather than go out at it as, like, this is comedy, play it proper straight lace. Like, yeah, I used to be a rapper. Like, that's the hook. I think that's the hook.
Yeah, it's to a proper serious character that's an absolute fucking car crash. Yeah.
I think that's the one, man.
Just literally play myself and just have a go at being a pop star.
Well, yeah, so let's go through this then, because, like, one of your older songs that I really loved was I'm in Awe. Is that like I'm in Awe? Was that one of your tunes?
One of my tunes. So
hello. Sorry, you cut out. Sorry, brother. You just cut out a bit then. So, yeah, one of the tunes I really loved was I'm in Awe.
Yeah, where it's at, as it's known. Yeah, that's a nice song. That I should record that really properly. I thought I'm back in the studio again, but I try to do new stuff really. So it's you know. Hold on, Andy did a boy band mockumentary pop star, never stopping.
Yeah, that's what I said. The Lonely Island dudes, they did one.
Never
but
stop,
at the same time, I think like it was funny, but they didn't nail it. And I also think, like, it's not Northern. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's something about Northern Yorkshire humour. Like,
I know. Do you know where
two stars list?
What they call? Do you remember Bros?
Lonely Island.
Do you remember Bros though? When Bros, honestly,
yeah.
When Bros came out and did that actual serious documentary, that was I could have ever written. It was just, it was like it did it. It's like I can't do a mockumentary about a pop band when they've just done that. It's like it would have made HOME. Those words personify the word home or something like that. It's just fucking those letters personify the word home. It's fucking they don't, you dickhead. It fucking is genius. It's not fucking brilliant.
It's brilliant and it's brilliant in its truth. But I still feel like, you know, yeah, I think you could definitely develop something there. But so
nothing else going on, mate. Just getting stoned in the shed. You know what I mean?
Well, that's where the best ideas always form.
Yeah, they are. It's true. It's true. It's
sad, so talk to me talk to me about Edinburgh then, man. Like, what is it like going up there for a full stint, for the full month? For anybody who's watching, Edinburgh Fringe is like sort of the comedian's mecca, where in August everybody sort of descends up there. If you're a creative performer, comedian, even circus, and just any sort of flamboyant creative heads sort of go up there, don't they?
Creative arts, they all go up there, mate. The poems, the circus, yeah, like you say, the actors, everyone. This. I think there's about 500, 600 comedians and over 1,000 shows, and that's just comedy. So it's like, and it's so fucking busy. It's crazy, but you get into it. You get into the swing of it, actually. You go for a little patch, you do a show, you're doing it every day, and it's 30 days, or 27 days long, I think. But after a couple of weeks, you just it becomes your new norm, you know what I mean? Anything does, really. It just becomes your new normal, so you get through it, and I mean, I was getting up at like 1 in the afternoon, you know what I mean? 2 in the afternoon, and every day. It's going back to being a student. It was quite, that was quite a morning kind of thing. But it's good. It's good, man. It's just.
What time were you sure?
They've cancelled it, haven't they, this year? But there's a huge rip-off side to it as well, in terms of like being a punter as well, but also mainly the comedians. And all the comedians have had enough. The amount of money it costs is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So the renting the comedians, the rents and for the venues, the rents for staying there, all the companies involved. There's a lot of money to be made. So there's all the PR and all that. So comedians starting to just get sick of it. A lot of them are just going, I'm not going to bother now. Just go online. And so it's starting to lose comedy. It's losing footfall as well. Apparently, there's not as many people going there as there were, but it costs a fortune to go. If you have a family, it's a fair few grand just for a few days, really, because it's like people have got the money. So yeah, I don't know what the future of Edinburgh is, to be honest with you. A lot of comedians have lost money this year because they're not getting their deposits back.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like, and you've kind of got to sort everything by. A lot of comedians have got it back. February, March, done. You know what I mean? And then they cancel it in April. It's like, I'm not getting any fucking money back. It's crazy, mate. So, but I might go up there next year. It's where, if you want to get a proper break, a TV break, that's the place to do it.
Do you feel that? That's what I was sort of coming to. Do you still feel it has that kudos to it, or do you feel like there's better ways of breaking it, and obviously not breaking the bank?
Yeah, there's other ways. It's online, but personally, I'm shit online. So you can build that way and do things or do videos and whatnot. There's obviously that way to get your own fan base without anybody being involved. You can do that.
What about other festivals? I know you've like played Kendal a few times, and is that a positive way of building up that sort of fan base? Do you find that could be a strong way for you rather than having to go up to Edinburgh?
I think weird festivals, because festivals in comedy are quite. You've got to have everyone sat down for comedy, or it doesn't work. So even like if you ever go to Latitude and play there, everyone's always told to sit down, unless it's main stage. If a comic does the main stage, like Eddie Izzard wants it, it's told everyone to sit down. You know, it's a big feel. So that's the weird thing. But I'm a bit of a crossover, I suppose. I've got the loop pedal, I've got the guitar.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you're doing a comedy set, I mean, I did on the main stage at Kendal actually, and it didn't work at all. It was really hard because people aren't listening. You can't. You just got to do songs. You do a little bit of chat before, a little bit of chat after, get into the next song. So you can't do a fucking 5-minute routine. It just doesn't work. People are too busy getting pints, chatting, shouting "way" or being drugs or whatever, or turning the other way, just enjoying themselves, but not fully focused on the stage. So I've learned the hard way about that. So you've got to be careful if you're doing comedy at a festival. If you're not sat down, then don't fucking do it. And it sounds weird that, but there's loads of rules to comedy that I never knew about when I started. But if things aren't done a certain way, you will have a shit gig, and it doesn't matter how good you are, it won't work. So full attention and full focus on the stage is the biggest and hardest rule to learn. And if you're ever going to put on a comedy event, don't think that you know, you can have the fucking bar open and it'll work. It won't.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna
sometimes
close it.
it's done right, you can do it, but most will shut the bar. So, and at a festival, it's a free for all, isn't it? And you know, everyone's milling about and doing whatever they do, and it's hard. So next time, I'll do songs and loop pedal routines, I think, rather than any fucking chatting. But you learn how to do it, I suppose.
So, what was your own tour like, and how many dates were on that? How many dates? Because you performed at City Varieties as well. Like, what was that like?
Oh, amazing. You know what? I watched a bit of that last night. I've never released it because the sound isn't quite there on it. I didn't feel the sound isn't quite there. It's a bit shit. So I didn't feel like I could release it.
As in, when you say a bit shit, can it be like, you know, someone have a play with it and boost it, or is it just the way it sort of comes across?
Not too bad, but they didn't put enough mics in the audience. And then you can hear the guy that's filming it sometimes whispers to his mate, and Matt comes over, and it's just like, nah, you can't have that. So, you know, you can hear the whispering as I'm chatting. So I just thought, you can't pull that out, it's shit. So, despite the fact that I paid a few £100 to get it fucking recorded, so I'm a bit disappointed about that. But I might put bits of it out. I've never done it because, again, I can't be asked with fucking online shit.
Can't you just, if anyone's watching now who's like a don online, can they just not help Micky out with his online side? I remember you saying that to me, actually. You were after somebody to look after you online. Why didn't you like follow that through?
I do tweets and stuff like that. I should do some Facebook Live. I've got a wireless router in here now, so I can do this. But before, because I've had about a week. When you've got the kids upstairs above you can't really play. You know what I mean? Late at night and stuff. So I've got the shed of the daughters outside the shed. Hiya! Hiya, you alright? What are you doing? You want to play with me now? I'm on a live chat. Do you want to come have a look at this? Say hello to my friend Ben.
Hello. Where
You've been shy. Come here.
Oh.
There she is.
Hello.
You're going to say hiya? You got shy?
Hello.
No. Come on. Just say hello. Yeah. There you go. That's my life. I'll come out and play in a bit. No, don't worry about what that is. Go on, get out. I'm busy. I'll speak to you soon. I'll play with you in a bit. Don't want to know what's in here. Of course I will, yeah. I'll be out in a bit. God, as much as you love your kids, they get fucking annoying on lockdown. I go through like phase of loving them so much that I just want rid of you now. Just fucking sell them. Jesus. I've got a lot of respect for people who are working fucking, you know, just the baby's the worst. Constant supervision. It's like, oh my God. Yeah. It's fucking well annoyed. Absolutely well annoyed. There you go, mate. Got to fucking go play some shit game.
So taking it back to the tour. Sorry, you keep cutting a bit, but going back to tour.
That wireless router isn't that fucking good, is it?
Yeah, I know. You only said you had a wireless router in there. I was like, nah, mate, that's definitely coming from the room or something like that.
I boasted. I shouldn't be so boastful. Look at it, it's fucking shit. There's something I'm doing wrong, I reckon, man. But anyway, yeah, the tour, mate. Yeah, 20 odd dates. It was great, mate. Yeah, UK tour, and someone else organised it. Someone else did. I didn't do any of the fucking work. Someone else did all the promo. You know what I mean? I had to shout about it a bit, and that's the best bit about it. A lot of people put on their own tours and stuff. I just couldn't fucking do that. I'm just not organised enough. Just can't. I couldn't ever do it. I'm just not going to ever do that side of the game, man. It's just not me. It's fucking hot in here, you know. It's like greenhouse in it, the shed.
It's great. Like yeah, sauna.
So so it's nice to have that organised for me and stuff like that. I'd like to do it again, but I'd only do it if there was a reason to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like a big TV break or something like that, or And a lot of people said, "Oh, they want me to do the lead songs and stuff," but I can't. Yeah, I can't do that outside of Leeds. And I will do a show if we get promoted, I think. But it's just people are a bit unrealistic. Like, could you come and do the lead songs like in Southend? It's like, not really, mate. No. I'm not quite sure who would enjoy that, pal. Me and you. But mind you, you could do it on a Facebook Live, can't you? That's what I think. This has changed the world slightly. People have gone, you know what? We can just do things remotely now. We don't need to.
I think like the connection and the live. I respect this platform, and I love like being able to engage and reach out to people. But there's no better than actually being in the same room as someone. For example, your wireless router won't be a factor.
No, I know, yeah. But no, I think with like this kind of thing will happen more now, and like classes going online, universities going online, schools going online, businesses going. Joe, I don't need to phone that person. I can just or email. I can just do a quick one of these. We don't actually go and meet them. We can just do this. Save money, save time. I think socially, yeah, you want to get back together and stuff. Of course you do. It's crazy, this, isn't it? It's mental. You're just like, wow. Crazy.
I think people will get back to the social side, but I do think that this will be a bit more commonplace, but I don't think it could ever replace.
Do you reckon people will go, you know, let's give a pay rise to the NHS, blah, blah, blah. Let's go a bit, like we're all in it together kind of thing. Or do you reckon we'll go hard right like we did last time? When there's been a financial...
I pray that what should come out of this is a real, like, almost readdressing of who are the most valuable people in society for our health and well-being. And I pray that
it will not happen. It will not happen.
Yeah, but especially when you look at something like what's happened with Boris, and to think that the NHS saved his life, so the least he can do is look after it. So yeah, I'd like to think that.
I think apart from a pay rise to nurses, I don't think that anything else will happen. They might shift carers up 10 pence an hour or something. Fuck all happen. Because
I don't know. I'd like to think.
No, Micky P was right. Yeah. Fuck all happen.
In one of your rap songs.
Fuck all happen. Well,
I listen for it in one of your rap songs. You need to create a rap tune about it.
Yeah, man. Fuck all will happen. They will do fuck all. Precisely fuck all about anything, because the financial sector will just keep going as it is. In fact, we'll probably go into more austerity.
This is called the Good Vibes Only Show, Mickey. This is not dealing into the good vibes.
No, it isn't. But I'm just being realistic. No,
man. You're speculating. And at the end of the day, no one knows, and that's the truth. So that's why it's all about, for me, remaining optimistic and upbeat by doing things like this. We did it.
Yeah. No, that's true. It's true. If you're going to go good vibes, then yeah, I think nurses will get a pay rise. And it is true, like, you realise that we don't need these tossers in the city. They don't do anything. They don't contribute anything. Like when everything breaks down, and it's the people that make this economy happen, the people that keep our lives moving, are the suppliers and the healthcare. You know, the people who supply with stuff, the people who clean stuff, the people who work, you know, taking the fucking bins out, whatever it might be. You know, and the doctors and nurses. I mean, nurses and doctors have been treated like shit. So hopefully, even the hard right are thinking, you know, we've got to give them something here, haven't we? So
yeah, 100%.
Fingers crossed that does happen. But
100%.
I mean, hopefully there's people readdress. If you want to go good vibes, this is. I mean, I'm against neoliberalism massively, and I've been ever since I've been voting. But this is the greatest socialist movement we've ever fucking seen. I mean, the government are fucking paying for people to live. So, I mean, I know it's forced upon them, but free markets have got no answer to this. So maybe it will be, maybe this will start a revolution of like, do you know what, we need to look after each other a bit more. We need to pay people properly and value people, and we're all connected. You know, you're not above or below anyone else. When shit's the fan, we're in it together. So we've got to look after it. That's what you wanted to hear, isn't it?
Well, it is what I wanted to hear, because it's what I fundamentally believe in. Yeah. It's like, we're in it together, we'll get out of it together, and we'll overcome it, man.
That's not happening.
You nailed that.
Do you reckon
You nailed that. I felt like that were a Jerry Springer Spinal Thought. All you needed to say after to wrap it up is, till next time, take care of yourselves and each other.
Amen. Yeah, amen to that. I mean, the fucking Yankees, they're in. Whatever happens in America happens over here, I think. And we are, especially coming out of Brexit as well, that, you know, we'll be reliant on them. So look over the pond if you want to know what's going to happen over here.
Not at all. I'm not having this. However, what I will do is do a really loose, connected segue into, I tell you what, they do and we do is talent shows. Ooh, where's he taking this to now?
Joe, I watched it yesterday, last night.
The final?
No, the Britain's Got Talent starting again.
Has it?
Yeah, my mate was there, right? This magician is absolutely amazing, honestly, incredible. And he got this. We went together 2 years ago, and he didn't get through. But he didn't even get aired, and he went on last year. I mean, honestly, it's incredible. This magician, and he smashed it last year, and the same thing happened again. So he's gone on this year again, and it's like, I can't believe he's doing it. And he took his sons on as well. He's got like 13-year-old son, 11-year-old son, and it's just on his audition. It's called James Piper. So they aired him, so I thought I'd watch it. And we've just kept in touch ever since, you know, on Facebook and stuff. But he absolutely smashed it last night, or when it was Saturday night, was it? So he's been aired. He'll do really well. But they're going to. I said to him, "What's happening? They can't do the live shows at end of May." I said, "They can't be doing that." I said, "No, they delayed it till September, I think, autumn." So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I thought maybe they'd do it without an audience, but you can't really do it without an audience.
No, you can't do it without an audience.
So yeah, that's what's happening with that. But it's like everything, you know what I mean? It's just getting pushed back, isn't it? So football's the main one. Oh yeah, I'm still busy. Oh, do you want to play tennis? That's a weird call. All right. It's got badminton. Do you want to play I didn't even know we had badminton. Have we got that?
Yeah.
Really? That's just made my lockdown's going to get even better. I didn't know we had. Look at that.
Just bought it.
Who's just bought it?
B.
B just bought it.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Is that, mate? This is the best day ever. Yeah, wait a minute. I'm going to come out, baby. I'll be out in a bit. Yeah. All right. I'll be out in a bit. What time is it, by the way?
It's 2010. I will wrap up in a sec, bro. Thank you for your time.
No, it's all right, mate. Yeah, I've got Jimmy calls here, mate. Jimmy calls. I'll be out in a bit, baby. Can you close the door? Close the door. Good girl.
If you could sort of describe to us that whole experience, you know, it must have been quite a whirlwind. I mean, I think I remember seeing you on this morning and stuff like that. Can you sort of, you know, chat back to that time and what it was like and the experience?
It's on YouTube actually. I was so fucking hungover as well. My eyes like piss holes in snow. I thought to myself, it's Philip Schofield, gay. Do you just get that vibe off someone? When I first met him, he was taking a picture of a plant, right? I mean, a real like close up, like going. I was like, all right. He was like, all right, hi. I just thought, I just felt like he was gay. I remember thinking, I'm getting gay vibes off this guy. You know, I'm sure he fancies Holly hugged me as well, froze, and she put a breast onto my right shoulder, and I drew it. I kind of went, like the top of the arm. I was like, hey, my tits. Oh my god, with my hips like that. That was great. That one of the best bits. There's some great bits, like, you know, like dancing with Chris Kamara was good as well. Like, did that. Me and Chris McCann, we were dancing to this pop band on TV, like genuinely on TV, and we were just talking about Leeds United all the way through. It's like this live thing. We're both just doing that, like yeah. So, what do you reckon our chances are this year? Then we started talking about England and stuff like that. And we were live on telly, just fucking chatting football. That was good. That was really good. Meeting out on deck was good. And then the whirlwind of everyone have about 500 people sending you messages at the same time. Do you know what I mean? And I didn't even get through them all. I could never. I just thought I can't even begin to open. I'm not even going to try. So it's so in the spotlight. You know what I mean? And then it only lasted a very short time, but you get a taste of like, because it must be exhausting. If you're an A-list celebrity, it would be exhausting. People stopping all the time, trying to constantly take pictures, and every time you go out, you know that you've got to have those conversations. You know what I mean? You've got to do those photographs. All right, baby, I'll be out in a second. So that's as good as it is, it's ace. But even after a few days, you're like, I can't be fucking arsed with this. You just know, it's like, yeah, sure. And you got to do 10, 15, 20 photographs before you can even do the thing you were going to do. Do you know what I mean? So it must be exhausting, but and I can see why they cut themselves off. They're really weird. Ah, yeah, you've got chocolate on your mouth.
So you know, well, I think I'll finish it with this, brother. And again, thank you for your time. Is that still the aspiration then, or do you feel you sort of like where you're at? You like that level of like infamy? You know, you still have it in your own time, and you know, you've not got those like outer influences trying to get a bit more of your time.
My fucking dog's locking me in my shed. Isabel, don't do that. Don't do it. I'm locked in my shed, man. I've got the pipe. Yeah, I've still got that burning desire to. I think I want to eclipse Britain's Got Talent. I've always wanted to do that and not be known as the guy from Britain's Got Talent. I mean, with the lead stuff, I'm known as the guy that wrote Beyoncé Rhapsody, which is nice because that's been a big thing for me. After that was amazing doing that after Britain's Got Talent. I enjoyed that more really, and having Beyoncé talk about it and stuff like that, and selling thousands and getting to a certain, I think it's number 5 in the charts at one point. That was amazing, but I want to, on a national scale, somehow eclipse it. I don't know what with, but that's always been now. That's the burning desire, really. I just want to better what I did on Britain's Got Talent because I've got unfinished business there with the final and was so bad. But when they pulled my routine and told me to do that, I was like, what the fuck? So, but I've got to take blame as well because I could have gone with something else. But so and I think even if I'd done really well on Britain's Got Talent and finished 3rd, 2nd or whatever, I'd still want to eclipse it anyway. I just don't think you want to be known as that guy from Britain's Got Talent. You want to be known for something else, really. So that's what
like when you went on it didn't seem like it was something that were down your avenue, but when you were on it, it properly suited you. I think you really tailored how you were on it, you know, the performing side of it, like.
Yeah, I just went PC for a bit. I see him,
yeah.
fuck him off, because he's only fucking Barnsley. I didn't do that type of shit, did I? I didn't do that type of shit. But yeah, you play to your crowd, mate, because you're entertaining fucking Rita, who was 85 from Stockport, you know what I mean? And you're entertaining Joey, who's 7 from Southend or whatever. I mentioned Southend twice. Why? Good vibes. If anyone's tuned in from Southend, you know what I mean? Big up Southend. Fucking hell. I did a gig there about a year ago, actually. It's shithole. A lot of things. Hey, nice band on a little dig at fucking Southend. But keep it northern.
Nah, respect, brother. I tell you what, like, thank you for your time there, man. And I think wrapping up, I think like you will eclipse it, and I know that there's the ability in the music. That's what I'm saying. It's not just comedy and music; it's the ability of the songwriting that you have there. And I just think like maybe it will do you well to take the time out away from Edinburgh and maybe come up with a new concept of how to like approach it again freshly, because people are always rooting for you. It's almost like you're like the Leeds martyr that everybody's rooting for, and it's like you have your audience there, brother. And I think if you can nail the concept, almost like refresh it, but nail it, then it'll get more people back out to come see what you got to put out and show us all.
I'm not giving up. I've still got irons in the fire. I've still got creative projects I'm doing. So try to just keep plugging away and try and do it right, really, and not rush anything and do it properly. I'd rather do things right than do loads of things. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's the kind of what I've learned. Really, don't go for quality over quantity. Basically, that's the best way to do it. I'm now locked in my shed as well, but I do have to go. So,
do you know?
The NHS. I have done one for the NHS, mate. It was last year as well when I was rooting for him fucking before all this shit. But what I was going to say, and well done for what you're doing as well. And if anyone's watching, you're on at 4, 5, 6, and 7, and you've got. I'm actually back in later on. Right? Is it every Monday you're doing this, or is it?
Monday and Wednesday. Got some good guests coming up, man. Got a wide range of people. Yeah, man.
Am I your first one?
Your first one today, but I did last week. I did Monday and Wednesday last week.
Good work. I don't feel special now, but never mind. Just one last big up to Southend. Hey, Rob Tune Music Team. Fucking hello from Southend. Go on, Bobby.
It's been in from off, but no, I was just gonna say, mate. If you want to let us know where people can find all your bits online and where we can, go support the juggernaut that is Micky P Kerr's comedy.
Yeah, Micky P Kerr on Twitter, Micky P Kerr on Facebook, and I'm on here, but not as much. Why I'm on here, and I've got a new video dropping soon. I'm down with the street, so I'll keep your eyes peeled for. You were in it?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Fucking hell, I just realised you were in it. So I'll release that this week. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I hopefully it'll put a smile on your face.
Good man. You always do as well, brother. So you take it easy. Enjoy your badminton.
Take care, mate. Oh, yes.
Thank you for doing this, brother. In a
Pleasure.
bit.
Take care,
Bye.
mate.
Bye. So there we are. That was, it spun around. Oi, oi. There we are. That was Micky P Kerr representing from his man shed in his garden, just going to go play some badminton with his daughter now. I wanted to speak to him really and get a bit more of a different side away from the Britain's Got Talent and just a bit more of a wider picture of the man that is Micky P. So that was him. I'm going to be doing another chat next up. I've got Alex Simmons, Leeds' very own icon of the music scene. So if you're interested, definitely stick around for that. I'll be ending this live chat. Also, this will be up on YouTube as well, so I'll be posting it out so you can share that. Big up everybody who's been in the groups, commenting all the way through and been locked in. Thank you all. Appreciated. And join me on the next one for Alex Simmons. Until then, enjoy the world. I'm Ben Random. Peace.